doing it. So anyways, we're here at the start of the game. Basically we just warped into a planet where one of the Mechanicus tech priests died, or a Magos died, and well, now we're gonna go investigate it. So join me. Oh my gosh, and now it's double audio here. No wonder. Yeah, no wonder. Okay. Makes sense, though. Does make sense why. Okay. Anyways. I will try my best to read. Try my best to read all this, but yeah. Anyways, the Skitarii will deploy to the surface near the ruins along with a team of tech priests under my direct command. Alright, there we go. This should be better audio right here. Tech priests with my command. I shall monitor them from the command throne on board Serval Skull Redditus will serve as my eyes on the surface. It's funny, there's a Serval Skull literally named after Reddit. Post. Like it came from the underground. Will secure any entrances to the underground structure so your tech priest can begin the exploration. Oh, the agro-like sector located. This tomb reeks of stale, dusty antiquity. Its once stern architecture is littered with debris and tarnished with patina of age. Here there are fissures in the structure, cast feeble light over cracked, tarnished metal. The tomb was once brutalist and oppressive, as if designed to crush the spirits of its inhabitants. It is no less intimidating now, but instead of evoking merciless guiding intelligence, it speaks only of decline and death. This place seems to be abandoned at first glance, but as exploratory troops move through its hushed corridors, the ancient dust stirs. Something long dead begins to take on a fascismal of life. Very tomb. Looks like a buried tomb structure. Zero. Faustinius. Threat of the alien. Not to bask in its blasphemy. Aphorisms of the Logic Saints. 791. In the presence of Xenos lies the invisible miasma of corruption. Destruction is not possible from orbit Videx. The structure is too deeply buried. And Scavola. I have no intention of plundering whatever trinkets I can find from this place. Well, I do. The explorer unit of tech priests is inside the tomb, ready to proceed. Magos, there is no telling what we will find. My men will hold the perimeter in case of the unexpected. It would be folly to commit our whole manpower into the unknown, especially when the potential of moral threat exists that Skitarii are less able to withstand. For my Skitarii, but they are far from the ascension that a tech priest affords. Subdomina. Person from the command throne, Serval Skull Redditus. I can't get over the fact that there's a literal Serval Skull named Reddit, named after Reddit. Serval Skull Redditus shall be my eyes and ears on the ground. I'm inside, be praised for going in. Alright. Dense mechanics are a curious breed. They explore and interact with machines they do not fully understand. Alright. In this story, you have to explore the interface to discover what to do. Like a true tech priest, you must experiment. Alright. We'll help you. Also, don't let button click on the adjacent to move. Alright. Okay. Necrons, mysterious, ill, research, corruptive. Okay. Tech Beast will feed back important information what they encounter in a room. These situations require you, our commander, to make decisions. There will be consequences, so choose wisely. Alright. Goodness, chat. There's choices in this game? This is interesting. Ahead is an obelisk light covered in what can only be described as a hieroglyphic symbols. It almost reaches the tall ceiling of the chamber. That reaches the tall ceiling of the chamber? Destroy it. Secure. Should I plunder? Should I destroy it? Let's get our greedy little hands on it. Hit by the huge radiation, but something's happening here. Something's huge. Also known as Blackstone. Request collection immediate. Oh! We got some Blackstone. Alright, so let's move. Keep on moving. Nothing here, I guess. Necrons. Wonder if he didn't make it off this planet. Every datum we have says they are as deadly as they are inhuman. Ooh, follow the established combat engagement protocols. It shall be done by the book. The cohort encounters resistance in the form of xenoconstructs, not flesh and blood creatures, but artificial bodies that move with precision and coordination. Caution. Exercise extreme caution. Do not charge into heedlessly, lest the trickery of the alien be our downfall. Crusade. The aggressive stance of the tech priest ensures they will not be outmaneuvered, but risk their running headlong into fire of the enemy. Now, I might be a little biased to pick this one, mainly because I strongly believe in Black Templar supremacy. But I have to think here. Okay, we are not the Black Templars, although I wish we were. We're not. So, I think I'm gonna exercise consistency here. Engage them by the book, but they said that they were ill-researched, so we don't know. I'm gonna go caution. I'm gonna go caution on this one. Fight. Oh no. The Redditor cogitator now functions as for synthetic forms. Only we can study this standard construct. Necron warrior. Weak spots detected. None concerning. Well, you could find it. Let's find some weak spots. Highly volatile. Brothers and sisters of the Mechanicus have lost their lives trying to solve the mysteries of these Xenos weapons. Approach with caution. Widely known as they will self-repair, reanimate, or reconstruct themselves if left the time to do so. Wounds that would instantly kill a Scutari are equivalent to a Class C graze to the Necron. Okay. Okay. So what do we got here? At the start of every fight, you must decide the location of your units on the field of battle. You can only place units on the highlighted squares. Click on the space. Alright, so I want to get, let's get one guy right back here. Oh, Apprentice Jeremiah. Let's get one guy right here. Is that it? That's all I got? Oh, yeah. Fair battle. To move a unit, left mouse button click with the blue outline surrounding your unit, then you can confirm the movement. To decline the movement, simply right mouse button anywhere. Okay, so we'll move there. Text freeze at the cognition point. CP. They could have really named it anything else. Represent the valuable information to the tech priests are harvesting. There are several ways to collect. I don't want to say the word. I don't want to not say the word. I mean, I just don't want to say the acronym. There are several ways to collect this. The fastest way is moving your tech priest close to the source of... It just sounds so bad. There are many other ways to collect. So look around to find out what they are. Guys, this is Mechanicus. You're looking for several ways to collect CP. The fastest way to move your tech priest close to the source of CP. There are many other ways to collect CP. So look around to find out what they are. That's crazy. It stands for cognition points, chat. It stands for cognition points. Get your minds out the gutter. Although it reads really wild if you're not thinking that it stands for cognition points. That's wild. Alright. And it just continues using that acronym. Can we just use something else for it? Chat? Any ideas? you wanna help me come up with a new name? Cause this ain't working. Cognition points are stored at the bottom of the screen in the cognition point gauge. Cognition points are a shared team resource, so plan ahead. Alright. So I'm guessing I can click that. Shoot. It did nothing. This is absolute cinema, chat. You've not revealed the statistics for this target. As a result, the amount of damage dealt is unknown. Several schools is specialized... What? Several schools. Specialized weapons and other skills reveal the life of an enemy. Alright, you're gonna move up. Come on, buddy. Use that... Use that CP of yours. This is your serval skull. The skull of the faithful servant of the... Augmented to be the useful companion of every tech priest has their own serval skull. Nice! Chad, we should become tech priests or something. We get our own serval skull. Serval skulls are very helpful in combat and... Why are we using CP? Why? Cognition point. Collection. Select an enemy to find out its battle statistics. Alright, come on. We're gonna get our serval skull to use his CP on it. Wild. You reveal the statistics stats of this enemy. Knowing your enemy's stats will greatly increase your chances of success. Serval skull reveal HP, physical armor, and energy armor statistics. You then decide what weapon types, physical or energy, work best against the target. Alright. Alright. So, I don't think I have any more moves. I don't. End turn. I'm gonna get blasted. That's real light right there. A real light. Alright, we're gonna get real up close for this guy. But first, reveal that. You got 4. Now watch this. Charge right up there, boy. Honestly, nothing bad can happen. What does this do? You've selected a weapon that is not in range of any target. Look for the weapon's icon that appears to your desired target or check the range. Okay, yeah, nowhere near. Not enough cognition point. No, guys, we don't have enough CP to fire a gun. I should have gone to one of the obelisks. Alright, entered. Alright. New round. Validate. You'll be able to call in other members of the cohort. at the start of every round, you'll need cognition points to deploy troops. Well, I only have one, so I just want to... Let's get you right there. In Mechanicus, there are 2 types of units: control tech priest units that you've already command. 2 units that you've already commanded, or troops such as which you deployed on the battlefield. Troops are your servants and cannon fodder. They don't have access to many weapons and skills. Tech priests, however, they are useful, do not be overlooked. Alright, so okay, we just go up there and smack them. Move up. Alright, give him a good old smacking. 1 damage. That was big. That was big. That was real big. You used all possible actions for this unit. There is nothing more you can do this round. And press end turn. Okay. Shoot your gun. All that. All those shots just to deal 1 damage. This is great. And they're just giving it to us up our butt, apparently. Yeah, move there. You enter melee combat in adjacent square to the enemy. You are unable to use your ranged weapons as they're too dangerous to use at close range. Perfect. I want to use the axe. So, that did nothing. When an enemy moves out of melee range, providing your unit has a melee weapon, the enemy will trigger an opportunity attack. Yeah, I already know what that is. I played Baldur's Gate. Oh, you try running. Killing Necrons isn't simple. Necrons are made of self-repairing metal that is able to knit itself together. Just remembered. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Necron lore, Necron lore. All right, let's get another servitor right there. All right, smack this guy. Damage absorbed. Freaking weakling. So after you down him, you gotta like kill him. Been teleported away to somewhere far beyond our reach. In practical terms, this means you have just killed the target. All weapons have sacred machine spirits within them. The more you use the weapon, the more charged. Yeah, whatever. Oh. Yeah, we'll just move here. Guys, the machine spirit has decided. No threat remaining. Well, Xeno life forms purged. Your cohort's HP amount carries over from each fight within the mission. Keep this in mind when exploring a tomb and look out for opportunities nearby. Okay, let's move on. Okay, let's move on. Uh-oh. Sarcophagi, coffins, burial places, structural purpose, designation, tomb. In the chambers ahead, there's several groups of structures, like upright coffins of unknown material. Alright, let's do the very tech priest thing to do and just let's investigate a little bit. Damn it, they're waking up. I should have ignited it. I should have ignited it. And note, each indeed contain a Necron war form within its heavily armored exterior. They are drawing power from somewhere. So they didn't wake up? Alright. Who wants the next battle? This looks like we're supposed to go there. After exploring the chamber for several minutes, a tile underfoot clicks, and the sound of whirring energy builds up and around your troops. Quick omnispec scan reveals that you're surrounded on all sides by xeno life forms. This is easy. This is easy. Now, chat, let me show you why this is easy. Let me show you. Let me show you. Kill all enemies. You're probably thinking to yourself, what do you mean this is easy? Now I'm about to tell you. Apprentice Jeremiah is gonna go over here. My boy, this guy, servitor number 3, he's gonna go here. And then this guy's gonna go like, nah, we'll just do without him. We'll just do without him. He's gonna eviscerate us. Yep. Looks about right. Move. Alright, that's about it. End turn. We want to grab this. Out of range. Alright, I'm gonna have that guy harvesting cognition for us. 2 damage, that's big. When servitors are hit in combat, tech priests take an interest, quickly noting down damage angles, projectile speeds, and other useful. So do we just gain? Okay, we just gain more CP. Be able to use a CP powered weapon. Huh? Some weapons like the Phosphorus Serpenta require CP to use. Okay. So we actually gotta move up. Alright, we'll move here. And you're about to die now. Yep, thinking of it, I should have probably checked. We received that guy's stats. Out of range, I'll kill him quick. Yeah. Let's do it. I'll kill him quick. An easy 2 damage. End turn. What is this? What are those? Alright. An opportunity knowledge gathered must obtain required. Scarabs detected. Source data surfing. What? Servicing? Area safe, continue forward. Redditus. Our Reddit serval skull. Verify your cogitators, then tell me what surface from scarabs of an unknown xeno race. Synthetic, possibly artificial intelligence. Once specimen gathered. AI theory false. Personal recording. Weeks of study shows that there are many variants of scarab, each one with their own roles within the xeno economy and architecture, able to build and deconstruct anything they encounter. They're able to repair other units within their species with lightning speed. Be warned, they are deadly in large swarms. Sheesh. It appears that the machine spirit is with us. We've been able to access some Rasak's data we thought was corrupt. It must be due to recording these xenos forms that the machine spirit has blessed us with the access to these cogitator records. It's unsure why he would lock this under a synthetic proximity encryption. New round. Give us some more sweet CP. Now, I could put him there, but I don't think it'll be much of a service to put him there, so. Try to run away. What a fool. Opportunity. Oh. That's buns. I took out one of them. I took out all of them. Alright. This guy's turn now. Should probably move him towards my tech priest. Alright. He can also move. Not in range. Alright. And he's dead. Troops are cannon fodder designed to protect your tech priest from enemy attacks. Alright, that's cool. You can sacrifice some. Let's kill this guy off. Four damage. That's big. That's really big. What the heck are they trying to do? So they did all that just for an opportunity attack? They Alright, we're gonna spawn a nice little servitor right here with us. This guy's gonna go here for me. Gonna end our turn. This guy, I want you to smack him real good. Give him a little smack. There you go, they're dead. My gosh, and they say servitors are dumb. They are. Use your gun, buddy. And this is why Apprentice Jeremiah is the GOAT. This is why. This is why. All Xeno life forms purged. Alright, move on to the last one. The symbol represents a location of significant importance to your mission. Entering these rooms brings you closer to the end of a mission. Okay. So we're not done yet. Negative signs of hostile forces seeking permission to proceed without data collection protocols. Confirm permission authorized. Acknowledged Magos protocol begins. What is the primary focus? Sensitive locations, any form of data on how many remain on this rock, secondary source of the purpose of this tomb, why it was built. Redditus. Interface devices all but eroded. There is one device that may hold answers, but Necron data looms are incomprehensible to Imperium Archaeotech. This might take a while. Magos, if I may take host of this priest, I should be of assistance. They could take host of people? Freaking, do they just have any desk on their, already on their, like in their brain? Oh, it's not any desk, guys. It's not any desk, it's new spheric interfacing. Never heard of them before, but you know. Hard to decipher purpose. List of suggestions: Magos plus deconstruct device plus activate switch mechanisms plus learn Necron language and return later. What will it be, sire? Always so meticulous with your list. Tech Acquisitor. There's a whole Tech Acquisitor. Just that guy's job is just to acquire tech. Engage on Xeno mechanisms, although I detest to do so. The promises of the reward are too great to ignore. Having to lower ourselves to the Xeno's learnings may be the only way to reach the Archaeotech we seek. Protocol updated. New spheric interface. Oh, you see? This is why I don't use new spheric interface. That's why I use AnyDesk. Let's connect it once. New spheric disconnect complete. Possible scrap code will fragment now. Sarah, we have unfavorable issue to deal with. Requesting Dominus input. Fragmenting. Oh. As a tech acquisition schedule left, suddenly my cogitator glitch. Augmentations entered sporadic reaction protocols and have fried vital sign regitories. Unclear full damage report. Okay. Necron device is now activated, sire. Fragmenting. Fragmenting. Yeah, it really loves fragmenting. Oh. Remove yourself from the noosphere. Scavola. Redditus, report. We're getting the Redditors to report. The tomb is waking, sire. Reports from Skitarii cohorts across the planet note the tremors vex their locals. We lost contact with Skitarii that were covering the entrance to this tomb. Okay. We can hear noises of approaching forces. Improve protection protocols. Load weapons ready for what is to come. We must face the Xenos.
I wake with the turning of aeons. Stars yet to burn. Life yet to blossom. Is it truly time?
So you're telling me that the tech priests cannot speak English, yet this Necron can speak perfect English, and I don't gotta read it out loud? That's crazy. That's just crazy to me. Just crazy to me. I'm not gonna lie, chat. Like if there was a camera, you would have just seen my face after I figured out that we gotta kill Agrolek. What was that? It seems these mute constructs are not the only inhabitants of the structure.
What is this? Flesh and steel combined. A mockery of both. Their every footstep a blasphemy. What manner of galaxy is this into which I have awoken?
Chat, absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. This game's gonna be great. Exotic energy signatures past sensor range designate Xeno Abominatus. High value target confirmed. The hunt is on. Okay. I mean, we could capture it. Now, what would the tech priest move really be here? Okay. What would it be? We gotta sit here and we gotta think. Standing our ground is a very Space Marine thing to do. Wouldn't be it. Falling back is a very Guardsman thing to do. Wouldn't be it. Now, capturing it, to study it, and to possibly find what orifices it contains is more of a Mechanicus thing to do. Are we in agreement, chat? Is this... Alright, we're going for it. We're going capture. I want him. I want him alive. If you insist, Magos, we'll do our best, but I fear you may be overestimating our combat capacity. Overestimating our combat capacity? Do you know who I am? Alright? I have led Space Marines to their death. Alright? That's how good at combat I am.
Insects. This galaxy is infested with vermin.
Okay. Alright, this is gonna be easy fight. Watch this. This is actually gonna be easy. It's gonna take 5.5 minutes. Watch. Survive 6 rounds? Apply what you've learned so far to strive to obtain victory. Why is the objective survive? This is battle, but not the war. In Mechanicus, there are many alternate paths to discover. Okay. Alright, so we have the problem over here. We have solutions everywhere else, so we're gonna go kill this guy. We're gonna go this way. Yeah, we're gonna get... We're both gonna go that way, alright? I guess I'll distract him. Go march up. Go march up, my servitor. Hit him with your hand. Claw. He's gonna die.
I sailed the void for 1,000 years. I fought the war
What a nerd.
What can you do to strike fear in one such as I?
I could send 3 servitors your way. 3 of them. That's more than 2. And then you know you're in deep trouble, buddy. All right? He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Yep. Yep. It's fine. Okay. So what we want to do here, right, is we're gonna actually just run. I'm just gonna get some cognition points. Okay, well, if I move there, I can shoot. The goal is to survive. Oh! Nice. Okay, he's down. He's down. Alright, now you. Oh, it's gonna be risky. We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it. We risk it for the biscuit. Holy cow. 40 health. Alright. Maybe I did overestimate our combat capabilities, but that's not my fault. That's not my fault. Okay. Reveal this guy. That's standard. We're gonna go hide in this corner. Yeah, grab that. Grab that. Okay. I'm gonna grab another servitor here. He's gonna charge in ahead of us. Alright. Alright, buddy. Prepare to face the full wrath of this servitor. 1 damage. What are you gonna do? That's right. That's right.
Dare these wretched things stand before the void admiral of Cesaragon?
I mean, I wouldn't call them wretched. You know, they're trying their best. He's gone. Yep. 5 damage. Oh, he's a little close. No, Apprentice Jeremiah. All right. All right, I want my servitor pal of mine. We're gonna go here. Smack him real good for me. Alright. Now that that's done. Of course he did. You know what? As long as Apprentice Jeremiah lives. Damage absorbed, huh? Run. Come on. Run and hide, boys. Run and hide. Oh. This isn't fun. The goal, listen, the goal is just to survive. The goal is just to survive. Alright? We're just gonna... Here, I'm gonna place another... We're gonna place another distraction right in front of him. Okay? Listen, I don't want to hear anything, Servitor number. Well, I'm gonna call you Servitor Jeff. All right. Even in death, you shall serve, and you're gonna serve by going ahead and dying for me.
When my fleet sails once more, vermin like you shall be strung from my prow.
Huh. You know what? I really should. I really think that we should have just ran away. He's gone. Yep. It's all right. Okay. You're gonna stand right here. You're gonna be our distraction. Okay? When he inevitably starts coming our way. Yeah, move there. Wait, is that gonna cost us a CP? Alright, let's go. Keep moving up. Let's keep moving up. Oh, we could send him... Oh, he could collect that for us? Very cool. We only got 3 more rounds to survive. This is easy.
Do not think to challenge us. We who killed our gods.
Alright, buddy. You're not scary. Okay, maybe he is a little scary. Just a little bit. Come on, give me a 5. I'll take 4 damage. Let's go. Yeah, go move there. Alright, beat this guy up. Perfect. But we can still keep him moving. Is there any more Necrons up here? If I could get like the most space possible away from this guy, I think that'll be the play. Yeah. Alright, good. And turn.
Can you hear the trembling of the stars?
No.
Can you feel your whole galaxy's terror?
I promise you, I am not scared to call the Inquisitors, and they will just come and freaking exterminate us this planet to the core. The Inquisitors probably won't respond, I'm not gonna lie to you. Come on, stop right there. Don't. Why is he moving so far? Oh, he's dead. Alright, buddy. You're just gonna run. Run for me. Real far, please. I only need to survive one more round. My gosh. I lost Apprentice Jeremiah. Survived the Xeno life forms. As a victory under the circumstances, we encountered a Necron war form of capability well beyond our expectations. However, the battle one was not a success. We will eventually face losses on this mission. When this happens, we must press on beyond our failures to reach success. And there's something else. The reanimation. This started when Resek stumbled on the tomb, but our arrival is accelerating the process. The obelisk may have been a form of intruder alarm, and now the sarcophagi and the tomb are starting to open. Luxury of time. Whatever we do on Silva Tenebrous, it must be done before the Necrons awaken completely. We do not know yet how far the tomb complex extends. Goodness gracious. We are under the gun then. Alright. My emotional cores, but I see the lack of logic to determine the decision making. Instead, I choose to quarantine them and adjust our approach. The word of the Omnissiah teaches us that when one method fails, another must be sought until all are exhausted. Tomb chamber by chamber and maintain a foothold. My tech priest will be deployed to achieve crucial objectives and respond to crisis. Time may be a factor, but our mission can only be achieved with the toughness of a full deployment. Leader forms of Necrons rarely never observed. Potential of intelligence of Necrons added of sum of total human knowledge. Imperative focus on acquiring artifacts, intelligence data form. Schedule. You counsel the abandonment of our very souls. Life of Archangel Borasis, Appendix 9. Our only objective should be death to the alien and all his works. All else is deviance from the creed. If intelligence gain equals true, then go to victory. Aphorism retrieval. To face an enemy unknown is to fight in the dark. Better in ignorance than in heresy. I return frustration at your conflict and choose to experience it. There will be bloodshed on Silva Tenebris without the Magi coming to blows. In our purpose, we are united. This is the will of the Omnissiah, and it shall be done. Alright. Magos, the readings from the tomb are troubling. Atari have been monitoring the structure we uncovered, and what they have found gives me grave concern. Xenobiologists. Construct forms are waking up. It seems Magos Rasak accidentally began the process of intrusion into the structure. Hastened it. And accidentally began the process, and our intrusion into the structure hastened it. These Necron reanimation protocols are continuing in the tomb we entered, and from the energy spikes across the region have yet to be discovered. My plan for the exploration of Silva Tenebris will locate these structures and contain the constructs within. This may not be enough, Magos. I have detected a repeating pattern in the reanimation protocols, and the rate the Necrons are awakening, they're speeding up. Can you be certain? Machines act according to patterns and programs. If the reanimation protocol continue to accelerate, they will fully awaken every Necron on this planet in 264 hours. Given the extent of the buried structures, that will constitute a Necron army beyond the mission's ability to contain. Okay, this time spent deployed on missions will affect our overall number of missions we'll be able to deploy. Okay. I will send Qatari scouting parties to discover the other tombs and create forward positions for your high priority mission, sire. If the threat of Silva Tenebris is not assessed and eliminated before full reanimation is reached, we will be forced to abandon the planet. Okay, look at the top screen. This is the Necron Awakening meter. This shows you how many Necrons have awoken on Silva Tenebris. Try and gather as much information tech before reaching 100%. Okay. Okay. I fear they are right. I feel fear too. But that is part of my humanity I have chosen to retain. But I can quarantine it with my neural vaults and choose instead to focus on what must be done. We must choose our missions wisely. Not send us here to do anything easy. This world will be eliminated or we shall not leave. Thus the equation is balanced. It is the will of the machine. Alright. A Corpus sector located. This tomb is batched in sickly green light that serves not to illuminate, but only to make the shadows deeper. Even every surface seems connected via filaments of alien light. The design here speaks of xenotech heresy, forbidden knowledge, and a structure as alive and aware as anything inhabiting it. Early exploratory readings indicate the walls are made of substances not known to the rituals of metallurgy. Abstract designs carved into this substance suggest unknown regions of space mapped according to some alien understanding. The weight of such blasphemy shows the steps of the first troops to enter here. The heresies of knowledge are deadly enough, but it seems unlikely they are the only dangers here. Okay. Let's see. Welcome to the Caestus Metallicum, the Arca Mechanicus class battleship. This class of ship is the largest in the Imperium and is only afforded to the Adeptus Mechanicus. I wonder why. From here you will be able to customize your tech preset and prepare them for missions ahead. You can select missions from the character portraits on the left screen. If we're going on a mission, we should inspect and equip our tech priest. Head over to the cohort tab. Okay. Oh, so I gotta build my little army. Welcome to the cohort quarters. Here you will see all the available tech priest and troops units currently locked. Troops are shown at the top of the screen. Here you can see the skills each troop has available and all statistics for each unit. Tech priests are shown in the bottom 6 slots. Tech priests to begin customization. Welcome to the Tech Priest customization screen. There's a lot of tutorials. It's all going to get uploaded on YouTube as a VOD. There are many ways to customize the Tech Priest. You can change their weapons, body augments, backpack upgrades, and more. You can upgrade your Tech Priest. Head to the Disciplines button near the Tech Priest portrait now. Okay. Oh, Magos Jeremiah is still alive? From this discipline screen, from here you can upgrade your Tech Priest using Blackstone. Focus in a different playstyle. Select one of 6 discipline skills trees now. Secutor. Secutors are masters of man and machine. They wield off the trait of charisma. Inspiring leader. Okay, explorator. Quest for knowledge. Okay, so what do I do? Engine Seer? I might do an Engine Seer. Dominus? A Dominus is heavily trained in the art of war, using their skills to monitor and calculate highly complex battle maneuvers in a blink of an eye. Ooh, ranged weapon enhancements? Yes. Blackstone, when you rank up, you'll gain augment slots. Okay, hold on. What? Does he have a gun? Weapon, you can see the capacity for the mountain tooltips. Drag a weapon to the slot, it will take. What? Oh, here they are. Power X. Give them a little. You need more augment slots to equip this item. Arc Scourge. All right. Can I give you a gun now? Yeah, I want to give you a gun. Discipline upgrade. I want to give you ranged weapons. What does it say? Range for ranged weapons. That's pretty good. Deals 1 damage to target. Then we'll go here. Having a diverse team is advised. However, the choice is yours. Tech priests can be multi-disciplined, meaning they can learn skills from more than one discipline. Okay, cool. Can I give him? I can give him 2 guns. Can I give him? Okay, I cannot. I cannot. All right, but we're gonna unplug. We're gonna give him 2 guns because I think that's pretty cool. An Arc Scourge. All right, all right. I mean, I'll do it. All right, where's my other man? Magos Mechanicus. I think I'm gonna have to do some melee, do a little disciplines. We're gonna upgrade your discipline. I think. What do we want here? Your next weapon's attack cognition cost is reduced by 2 cognition points. Generate 1 cog point at the end of each unit turn if it's empty. Engine Seer. Active cleanses the target of negative effects. Passive negative effects last 1 less turn. Explorator. Reveal enemy statistics when in melee range. That's pretty good. Troop gains a +1 damage, +4 movement. Secutor. Could use that. I'll use that. Okay. Alright, good. On this side, yeah. Alright, good, good, good. Oh, I can change his name? Alright. Alright, we'll do this, we'll do this. For anybody for the next stream and or well YouTube, if you get to see this, if you're seeing this, right? Okay, here's the deal that I will make for this tech priest right here, Magos Mechanicus. All right, I will let you Twitch chat, you name him. Okay, now YouTube, this is for the people who watch the VODs. Magos Jeremiah right here. Now Jeremiah is a cool dude. Alright. I'm gonna let whoever the first comment with whatever name they want name Magos Jeremiah. Alright? So we'll do that. We'll do that. So chat. What are we thinking about here? What are we thinking about naming him? What do you think about naming him? Okay. Radio silence is also a great option. But alright. We're done with that. Color scheme? Oh, there's like different color custom. I want ultramarine, dark angels. I'm gonna go dark angels colors. Like gonna go here, and then we're gonna do white. Yeah, this is our color scheme. All right, so Servitor level 1. I can't upgrade them, I guess. Missions. Tech? What is tech? The list of technology collected so far. You can find tech such as weapons or items on missions or reward them for completing such missions. Alright. This is a collection of weapon blueprints you have found so far. These blueprints are known as standard template construct fragments or simply STC fragments. Alright, so let me put in chat. Let's do this. Chat, you get to name one of the tech priests. You can pick whatever you want. Type it out. Alright, come on. 20 minutes, yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that for 20 minutes. Okay. Interesting support. Here, SEC fragments can be implemented. Backpack slots, these give support based skills such as healing and damage. Alright. There are versions of each item. Each version increases the power. Nice. Troops. Here are our troops and what level they've achieved so far. This list shows you the required you upgrade. So far, the ship upgrades affect. Oh, excuse me. Repair efficiency between missions, the number of tech priests you can access, and so much more. Okay. These are the canticles, also known as the canticles of the. Okay, these prayers can be used in game. You'll unlock by completing the quests that are listed on each locked canticle. Once the quest for canticle is complete, you're able to use the canticle on missions or use its incredible abilities. Litany of Life. Restore 5 HP on the active unit. That's pretty good. Complete one mission without using a canticle. You use 5 canticles. Okay. So I was just doing a bunch of missions. Alright, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Awakening in progress. Awakening in progress. We must burn. We must not linger. Discovery of silver. It's 10.011010%. More awaits us. Okay, I guess. Necron awakening progress. So far it's at 0. So, it's pretty good. This guy seems. So this will be the, I guess, the last thing we do today. Just because it's already kind of late. So, this will be the last mission we'll do, and then you guys can join me tomorrow for whenever I inevitably hop back on this stream. So, let's do this. Launch mission. Having to choose which tech priest and troops to take on a mission. Use left mouse button to add a unit to the transport. Use right mouse button to remove the unit. Okay. Okay, and then how many times can I? Okay. I can't just spam them in. All right, we'll use that. So one of the missions is to not use these. So we're just gonna take it off. So we're gonna do that one. Tech Acquisitor Scaviola. I asked you on this mission because of your experience with surveying alien artifacts and organisms. And so the heretics of Styges 5, 6, 7, 8 can plunder this world for its secrets. Your assertion equals false. If objection / concern / offense, go to different mission. And leave you free to do as you will. A dereliction of logic, Scaviola. Macarian 16:4. Watch your brother, for his sins of heresy is thy sin of tolerance. Should every evaluation commences plus wonders, plus opportunities, plus secrets, rare chance for discovery, intelligence on Xenos must not fail to exploit. Where's the Reddit servitor? The logic of your enthusiasm eludes me. Tech Acquisitor. My emotional cores return only peril to our mission personnel and the threat of the awakening Xenos. Therefore, I am on this mission. My role equals gather intelligence, seek truth, return to human comprehension. Dictates of Mars retrieval, gather knowledge for the good of all. For the greater good? For the greater good? For the greater good. Huh. I think we have an undercover Tau. And how will you go about this, Gabiola? Field operations in person equals suboptimal, sending tech priests. Instead equals optimal. First objective, gather field specimens for study. Location, tomb of Acropis. Commence immediately. Alright, let's do it. I hope it's not long. Given the report of the tomb of Acropis, there should be plenty of samples there for you to collect. Magos, of course, but first you have to kill them. My talent equals dissection. After the fact, I leave the location, identification, execution to your tech priest Magos. I trust this will be the worth the effort, Scabiola. And there are no mere labor servitors. We are risking these tombs. These are men and women, fellow devotees of the Mechanicus. Agreed, Meg. Valid point raised. Ensure human corpses are returned as well, plus opportunity to study the effect of Necron technology on human flesh. Alright, so seems like there's multiple paths. Seems like it's wanting us to go here. Let's go here. Necron combat tactics, weaponry capability, illuminated study required. The chamber shows signs of having been the scene of a brutal gunfight. 2 Skitarii lie dead, with marks from Gauss blasts all over. Salvage what you can behind. Say a prayer for the fallen Skitarii. The Columbus exhorts its soldiers' losses. Examine the chamber for data. Salvage the gear. Awakening increased by 1. Look at this. Alright, so what if we just go here? What does this do? Warning, our presence has been... Oh, crap. As you travel through each tomb, the defense system will start activating this increases difficulty of the mission. The longer you spend in the tomb, the harder the mission becomes. Oh, that's not fun. Exploring the depths of this tomb isn't without reward. These are unknowing amounts of lost knowledge to be found for the panel controls the door leading to the treasure beyond, which is filled with the cognition. If we can work out the right commands, we can reap the... Commence enthusiasm, acquire at all costs. 1 Necron war form remains at the rest of the fallen constructs teleport away. It fades in and out of reality as if it's about to disappear. Grab the Necron, transport it back to the... Necron may be deactivated, sure it's destroyed. Take targeted sensors readings. Necron. Explore it. Cogitating error 404 data does not confirm to reality, known reality correction required. Fascinating. Alright, we got another 2 CP. Sheesh. Regulation tomb possesses... What did it even say? The chamber ahead suffered damage from the shifting landscape above. Several dozens of tiny beetle-shaped constructs are flying around. Extra constructs are scurrying about industriously to repair the damage. Study, there's no time. Time to collect several of the scarabs. It is how they act as a group the greatest. We could acquire. I mean, it's acquire plus. Scarabs, not individual constructs, but resource of tomb itself. Whole tomb is form of Necron construct. Wondrous kaleidoscope of hypotheses. Alright, good. We'll go here. I'm greedy. Extron Necrons in battle. Glyph. Nice. The chamber head is lined with glowing green cylinders, each pulsating with power. The air is thick and greasy, and the arcs of static electricity leap from the cohort's extremities as they approach. This chamber is almost certainly extremely dangerous, but it is the only way forward. Let's study. Okay. Increased by 1. And my server took some damage. Enemy 1 turn faster. Oh, we had to fight. Who's that? We're gonna put him here. Well, actually, we're gonna put you here. And then you could stay behind here. Start battle. Okay, no. You go here, scan this. Go. Nice, so that just gave us Blackstone. Alright, here we go. Find this guy. Scan that guy. Anything? Fine. Let me out here. And turn. Let's see. Shoot him. Nice. Real stats. Real them. Out of range. Alright, we'll move him back behind here. Continue to let them move up by themselves. Place one right here. Place 2 right here. I'll let him push up. Delay turn. Delaying a unit's turn will move the unit at the end of the initiative queue. You cannot delay a unit's turn more than once. Alright, so if I move him, I move my man right up here. We'll just go move him back here. Okay, I don't want him to die, so I'm gonna move this guy here, and you're gonna shoot. Machine spirited and all. Out of range. Is that like a close quarter? It's like a shotgun type? Just be good meatbags. Oh, nice. And that does a whopping 1 damage. Quite big. We'll move you across to right about here. reveal him. I keep pressing escape like it's gonna do something. Okay, yep. What I wanted him to do. And now you have, wow, a fat opportunity attack. You're gonna have to delay his turn. Alright, we're gonna grab some cognition. Whoa, that is an ability. Okay. Pretty cool. End turn. Oh boy. This game is gonna make me piss myself. Alright. Move here. We'll move this guy right behind. And he survived. That's the important part. Just take damage. Of course. Move him right behind. Turn. Alright, that just destroyed all of them. Very nice. I'll move him here. And then we're gonna, of course, he's blocked. Alright, should have really paid attention to the little markings that tell me. Damage absorbed, because he can. What a chud. And he's gone. Very good. Alright. Alright, beat him up. And that does a stupid amount of damage. And then I'm gonna blast this guy. Perfect. That's great. Let's get that one cognition, please. Alright. Alright, we'll do that. And over here, move him. And we will just finish him off, because I don't want him to come back up and reanimate. Okay, end turn. Oh, he decided to move back. Alright, this guy's dead, but that's fine. He's just a servitor. He's supposed to. Extra Necrons in battle. Alright. Use that. Damage absorbed, of course, naturally. More damage. Do you think if I move here? Oh, yes. I could. Watch this. Where's there a Necron? So there's... Oh. That's a turn order. Go grab me some CP. Alright, beat him up. Okay, so I see that there is a plasma weapon issue where they have some shields that will just freaking do nothing. Plasma weapons will do nothing to them, so. Alright. Circumstance evaluation confirmed disappointing. Necrons employ teleportation technology to achieve post-destruction discorporation. Interrogative. Where do the remains go? Fascination intensifies. Upon destruction of Necrons, constructs vanish, leaving no samples to be collected. Take picked grabs from damage. Move on, hoping the next combat will yield. Analyze. We'll analyze the chamber. And we got an arc pistol. Mission complete. With a level 4 Tomb Awakening. Valuable data present, past. Totality of human knowledge increased. Mission conclusion positive. Scable. Beneficial conclusion. Itemization follows. Necron discorporation witnessed. Enemy constructs destroyed. Necron combat performance evaluated. Chances of functioning Necron available for the discretion increased. My emotional cores are returning sensations of frustration and resentment, and I choose to acknowledge them. The lives of my tech priests are not there to be risked for the fulfillment of your desires, Tech Acquisitor. They are there to be risked for the acquisition of intelligence, learning, and sacred knowledge. Your understanding equals approvable. What is this? Kirito Claw? Oh, that's not good. So for every time for every level this gets, it brings up by a percent. Uh-oh. Cant of the Craft. The next physical attack will deal +3 damage. Great. Awesome. Very cool. Alright, anyways, everybody, thank you for joining me on this stream. I hope you all enjoyed as much as I did. This is definitely going to be an interesting game to play, and yeah, I mean, join me for tomorrow's stream. YouTube, you will be seeing the VOD of this tomorrow, so and if you missed anything, well, my YouTube is also the same thing as my Twitch name. Go check it out, and I hope you all enjoyed. Anyways, we'll see each other tomorrow.